Friends, let me introduce you to my new expert advisor, SharkFX. This is a sharp-toothed scalping bot that operates around the clock in fully automatic mode. No martingale, no grid trading, and no increasing the lot size after a loss. This product works with short, adaptive stop-loss orders, and the risk-reward ratio is 1:1. The average holding time for a position in the market is about 7 hours. During such a short intraday period, the market doesn't have time to drastically change its sentiment, and your trades won't be stuck in floating drawdown for several days on the verge of a stop-loss. And that's very important, friends. In simple terms, SharkFX means high entry accuracy, strict risk control, and disciplined position management. This expert advisor's arsenal includes as many as 15 currency pairs, which provides maximum diversification of the trading portfolio and distribution of market risk. In other words, while positions on some instruments are in a local drawdown, others are generating positive results, smoothing out the equity curve. Of course, to confirm the effectiveness of this expert advisor, I created a public signal on MQL5 with monitored trading statistics. Up until this point, the strategy has demonstrated a 49% net profit in just a few short months. And it continues to grow at a very steady pace, without using any aggressive position scaling methods. And as I mentioned earlier, this is organic growth without martingale, without grid strategies, and without risky mathematical schemes that could lead to a margin call. The advisor has already undergone stress testing under conditions of increased volatility before the New Year holidays. It also demonstrated strong performance during trending impulse movements at the beginning of January, as well as during periods of low volatility and narrow ranges while awaiting macroeconomic news. Trading is conducted simultaneously on 15 assets, and the sharp-toothed scalper SharkFX steadily increases capital across different market phases, from flat periods to impulse movements. Personally, I have added SharkFX to my algorithmic portfolio intraday softcore, which I manage publicly on my website. This portfolio includes my best algorithmic strategies, which together deliver a stable overall result across various market conditions. SharkFX has earned its rightful place in this portfolio because it demonstrates a consistently positive expectancy and enhances the overall yield curve of the index. Simply put, I recommend using the tool that I successfully employ in my own algorithmic fund. And now a few words about how the SharkFX strategy works. At the core of this scalper lies a mean reversion strategy based on several of my proprietary indicators and volatility filters. The advisor analyzes intraday volatility, tracks the deviation of the price from its weighted average value, and identifies swing reversal patterns that indicate a potential return of quotes to the mean level. After identifying a trading opportunity, the algorithm places a limit trap order, allowing entry at an improved price during the final impulse before the correction. Using a built-in adaptive risk management algorithm, SharkFX measures current volatility, the average length of price waves, and range dynamics to determine the optimal stop-loss and take-profit sizes for specific market conditions. In other words, the higher the volatility, the wider the protective levels. The lower the volatility, the more compact the stop and take levels. This adaptive model allows the strategy to remain effective both in narrow ranges and in wider trading corridors. At the same time, the risk-reward ratio is fixed at 1:1, which ensures a balanced mathematical model. In other words, a single losing trade cannot destroy the accumulated weekly result. Trading is conducted simultaneously on 15 currency pairs, which provides strong diversification and reduces concentration risk. This trading bot uses strict algorithmic risk management with exposure control and drawdown limitation, as implemented in professional algorithmic funds. So, if you are tired of high-risk trading systems with uncontrolled lot increases and want to install a structured and predictable algorithmic advisor on your trading account, then SharkFX is made just for you. See you soon!